Hull FC enjoyed a fabulous run of success in the late 1950s on the back of 3 successive Yorkshire Cup Finals in 1953–55. The championship, which had been decided on a top-4 playoff basis since 1907, had been secured in 1920, 1921, 1936 and, sensationally, in 1956 from 4th position in the league. They had gone on to reach the final again in 1957 from a league position second only to another great side in Oldham. It may not be appreciated nowadays, but Oldham were consistently one of the strongest and best teams in the league for much of the first 100 years of rugby league's existence. In 1957–58 season, Hull went through their home fixtures with an unblemished league record, but their early season results away were a cause for concern, because defeats were suffered at the hands of some lowly opposition. However, after the defeat at Featherstone on the 7th of December, Hull went a further 19 league matches, only dropping 3 points, a loss at Barrow and a draw at Dewsbury. That tremendous performance drove the early birds up to 4th position and 2 points in front of Wigan, who actually won their last 6 games. Hull had to go to Oldham in the last fixture and were hopelessly outclassed to the tune of 9–43. That result meant that Hull had to return to Watersheddings for the playoff semi-final on Saturday evening, the 7th of May. Hull were given no chance by the rugby league press, but turned in one of their greatest ever displays to defeat the Roughheads by 22–8. Jack Bentley, Daily Express, had suggested that Hull might as well cut costs and stay at home. It would need a superhuman effort from tourist Johnny Whiteley and his fellow forwards as their only hope. And a superhuman effort was produced. Even though Tommy Harris was sent off in the 63rd minute, Hull continued to call the tune for the entire 80 minutes. Tommy Finn carved out a try for Ivor Watts in the 4th minute, Cyril Sykes provided another for Brian Cooper, and Bill Drake and Sykes added further tries, to which Peter Battison added 3 goals. The later stages were conducted in some unseemly manner, but it was a pity that Tommy Harris would take the rap for the rest. So, Hull went to their 3rd successive final to meet Workington Town, who had suffered defeat at Wembley just 7 days previously. Harris was duly suspended for 2 matches and had the distinction of serving that suspension in 2 hemispheres, as the first GB tourist game counted for him. Hull, in fact, fielded an all-Hull-born pack as the Drake twins were injured. The game saw Workington have much the better of the early stages, and only good defence from Brian Saville thwarted top wingman Ike Southward. Scrum half Saul Roper also caused some anxiety in Hull's defence. However, Workington lost C.E.C. Thompson with a serious leg injury, and despite Southward opening the scoring in the 28th minute, they rarely looked a threat after that. Brian Cooper replied in the corner, and Peter Battison put Hull in front from the touchline for a 5–3 half-time advantage. The second period saw Johnny Whiteley dominant, and he had a hand in all 3 second-half tries, including a 30-yard sprint for one himself from acting half-back. He combined with brother Peter to send P=prop Mick Scott diving over, and he sent Tommy Finn away for a brilliantly worked try. The next 2 years, of course, saw Hull at Wembley, albeit unsuccessfully, and gradually after that, the great Hull pack started to fragment. But those 3 years in those finals saw the early birds at their brilliant, consistent best, and they truly were, in that period, the best team in the game.